Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start today's morning show. So Ian Wright will be one of the Arsenal legends. So we're going to talk about the title race, how e go be. You can say Arsenal really gets great chance of winning this Premier League. Now, when you see how the TBR reported this particular story, Ian Wright delivers fresh verdicts on whether Arsenal can really win the Premier League. So, saying with them, Gary Neville, they discuss for the overlap show. So, Ian Wright can say, what last week has done is to reaffirm to people that, listen, we've got a great chance of winning the league. I think we've got the best squad in the league at the moment. It's now up to the manager to make sure he puts the right pieces in the picture at the right time, which means now Arteta hand the day now to select the best 11 every week when we dey play to deliver the desired results we define. So, but if now on face value, whether this our squad now fit help us win laurels, win trophies, yes, it is mightily possible. I would think you're right at the top. Now, we've seen a couple of results where I think he could have started different people to get the game done, but then he does his thing with bringing people on. He finished it well against Newcastle. He was more positive. Exactly what we needed to be done. Now, because last year when Liverpool slipped up, we were not able to benefit. We didn't take advantage, but when we did that against Newcastle this season, it made people realize, okay, this is a step forward in what we are trying to do and shows we are definitely in the fight as long as we can be. Now, talking about Arsenal, everyone is saying, oh, it's Arsenal now because we've seen City and Liverpool falter. Arsenal are now in the driving seat, and this is where we want to see the mentality of our players. They finished second 3 times. They know what to do. They've been chasing City and Liverpool for the past 2 seasons or past few seasons. It's their time now. So it's up to them mentally to go and get it done. There's already excitement to win the league, and there's no room or no reason to be afraid of saying that Arsenal in a position to take it. You're right, plenty things. Yes. I like the fact say himself add accountability on the players' part. In as much as we want to say yes, Arteta has to select the right players or the right game, the perfect one. What happens when Arteta selects the best lineup everybody they call for, and the players fail to live up to expectation, missing golden opportunities, missing chances with reckless abandon? What now happens? You go still hold Arteta responsible. That is when you have to call the players to order, hold them accountable. They don't increase all of them salary now, small, you get. So they need to justify all these things by winning. Like, it is paramount, it is important. Say this season, say the guys win something. So waiting here, right? They talk. I deal with 100, but I deal with 1 billion. Say this season, we guys win something. The players have to show their resilience, their grit, you get their mentality, their character. Whatever what they want to qualify, what they need to show. Now they go show. You get. So I'm all for that. So I don't know what to think about it. You're right. Talk, say, in fact, we'll win the league in the same. Get our time. Get to win the league now. Also, Martin Odegaard's former doctor, when they give bleak prognosis over severity of the Arsenal midfielder's knee injury. Now, when you read the entirety of this report put out by the Daily Mail, the former national team doctor called it also Martin Odegaard could be set for an extended period on the sidelines in a hammer blow. You get. So the man just they put fear for our body. Say all this type of injury they resemble all this ACL, even though this one are MCL. You get. Say this one, if it take time small, I think the expectation was that he will be out for like 6 to 12 weeks or thereabouts. But in they say it could be extended. But regardless, I think we are in safe hands, even if it were to be extended. I think we're in safe hands with the very cheesy. One day we did there, yes, we're in safe hands. Other people still play that position. The Trossard can play there if need be. So I don't think we will want the fear one thing. So we're in safe hands. Now, away from that, When you look at the Arsenal website, you'll see this particular story. 10 games, 3 goals conceded. Our record-breaking stats. So when you read the entirety of the report and you dive deep into it, you can see where they talk, say, with 10 games done and dusted in the 2025-26 season, Mikel Arteta's side have already achieved something that no other Gunners team in history have ever done. Now, what's it be that thing? So we don't enter the international break yet, but before the international break, defensively, we did very, very good, considering just 3 goals, finding their way into our nets so far. So, which is the least we have considered 10 games into a season in all competition in our 138 rich history at Arsenal. This is the first time, maybe say our first 10 games, we will concede just 3 goals. Even that 3 goals, you can see dissect it and say, this one are from open play, this one are free kick, this one are cross and not. Yes, because that Newcastle, cross and not with that Giants, ultimate. We score, you get Liverpool 1 free kick. I think for now, the only open play goal considered is from Elialan. I'll start to be corrected though, but I think that's the only open play. So when you look at the record, historical data, the last time we had something like this, now 2007, 2008, so we conceded 4 goals in our first 10 games. Yeah. But now we don't already raise the bar higher. So now 3 goals. I think Chelsea's record, I don't forget the season which Chelsea conceded, I think 14 or 15 goals in the entirety of the season. I think Arsenal can go for that record if they continue this trajectory. 10 games, 3 goals. Another 10 games, maybe 3 goals. Another 10 games, 3 goals. Baba, what's it called, man? So I like the possibilities are there. Now the report long. When you read the report, look, I just unpack some of the statistics we put out. So they say that beats the previous record of 4, which was 18 years ago, 2007-8, under Arsene Wenger. Then they set that one. In the league, we considered once each against Fulham, Blackburn. Okay, man, just leave all those names. Then when you come down, they say, but we have reached new heights in this season with our total of 7 clean sheets from our open. Mad. 7 clean sheets from our open 10 encounters so far, matches our previous club high set in 1903 and 1904, 1986, 87, 87, 88. Meaning this is the most clean sheets we've ever kept at this point in 37 years. Looking through the record books, we've kept 6 shutouts from 10 games on 10 occasions. In the last one coming back on record like water. You get the record long. I just do one screenshot. It's long. We enter the Arsenal website, plenty, and we don't have all day to start going through everything. But it is good and pleasing to the ears. Get it's good to hear. Yes, to know say yes, the art of defending should be studied at Arsenal because we defend with pride, we defend with pleasure. Yes, defending hard though. But we do it with joy. Our players, they do it with joy. That's why they see this type of results with them they get. Now, Fabrizio Romano called the talk say, Arsenal, I said this thing yesterday, but I didn't have this graphic to back it up, you get. So that's why I sent today again, I can't screenshot them. So Arsenal have picked up more points in the last 3 seasons than any other Premier League club. We accumulated 264 points, City 263, Liverpool 249. But these 2 people in the last 3 seasons then don't win the league. We will not win that. You can say maybe it's unfair, you get, but it they happen like that. It they happen. That is why we need to correct all these abnormalities. Correct them now. Correct them for this particular. See, any team because don't win the league this season. It go hard though. Because last season, injury finished Man City. We were supposed to step up. We will step up. Injury can't finish us too. Liverpool can't carry them. This season, Man City get new players, so they are like transitioning into something. Liverpool said buy new players, they are transitioning into something. When we buy new players, we are also transitioning into a new style of play. But among the 3 of us, it can't be like say, now Arsenal don't transition the fastest because we still retain the core member of our team. You get? So this season, I can tell you for free, we are the most complete. The transitioning phase, acclimatization of everybody, we are the fastest. Not all our team members don't acclimatize, but when you look at it holistically, we are doing a good job. So that is why people are saying this is the best time for Arsenal. Both people will like us, people will hate us. Everybody's on the same page that this season is Arsenal season. So the next question becomes, our own players, do they have that same mindset that this isn't our season? And I think the answer is yes. If that be the case, oh yeah, on paper it don't happen, but in reality, we gonna make them happen. Moku say, I asked one question the other day. She didn't forbid us to win treble. If we win the domestic cause, pack the league, pack Champions League, everyone go for. See, everyone go for ni. So more just the word. It could be this season, and we will see everything go our way. Now, away from that, Fulham's Josh King, when they make one Jamal Musiala comparison about Arsenal player who is so good. So when you read the entirety of the report and so see the guy they talk, so when they talk about Bridges, they say Bridges, almost say really bad the way the guy they play. Say the guy and Jamal Musiala, now two players will be saying give maximum respect. So they say Eze is one where I watch and think technically on the ball he's so clean, he's so good with it. Said King. Players like Jamal Musiala as well, he's someone who I look up to. He can turn and drive forward and score goals and assist. Those two stick out to me. I want to get people off their feet and excite them. Musiala and Eze are both renowned for their incredible close control and trickery on the ball. And if Josh King comes close to reaching that level, Fulham may well have a hard time keeping him again. So, well, a good thing saying they praise them. So don't accept it. Now, CBR are going to talk about some of the hurdles where Arsenal will face as they plan for this their stadium expansion. So they said to get planning permission will be a problem. With Arsenal hopeful about an extension at the Emirates Stadium, they still face some major hurdles before it is confirmed. One of those include the planning permission they need to put towards the local council and the residents. That was explained by Charles Watts when they talk for a YouTube channel. So Watts going to say if and when they get to that point, then the really tricky bit starts. Then you know the actual red tape starts, the bureaucracy and everything, because you know go dey very easy. And still talking about this expansion, Goal.com can write a feature story. So they're going to look into some of the things will go wrong for this expansion. They say, Arsenal, beware the uncomfortable truths behind the Gunners' hope of moving to Wembley during the Emirates Stadium expansion. So the coordinator can say, perhaps now more than at any other point in the modern history of football, the subject of stadia is increasingly dominant. So when you read the entirety of the report, you can see where they talk about the issues where you will see when you want to expand the Emirates Stadium. So they say the problem Arsenal once had when they want to expand hybrid, when they don't expand that they can't build Emirates Stadium. You get? So that problem, they say similar thing for what will happen to the Emirates. As pointed out during the Telegraph's initial reporting this week, there is very little room to build out on the existing plots. The way the Emirates Stadium be now, them they pessimistic, they negative. Say Arsenal no go fit add that extra 10,000 we don't add for that stadium because space no really dey. You get space no really dey. So when you read down, you're going to see the report also adds that Arsenal's likeliest path to rebuild will be from within the space they already occupy. In order to add more seats, they will need to change the angles of the current configuration to become steeper, reduce the already generous leg room in existing rows, and adjust the slope of the roof. It has previously been suggested that the two corners, which they talk plenty. If you even go further down, goal runs through why Arsenal hopes of redeveloping the Emirates Stadium won't be as straightforward as they appear on the surface. And who would suffer most during this process? You get, in order to undertake the works necessary for this renovation, Arsenal would have to temporarily up sticks and play their home matches elsewhere for an undetermined period of time. Nobody knows that it will take 2 years, 1 year, 3 years. The most likely revenue in a 90,000 capacity Wembley Stadium will just be about 10 miles across the capital city. Now, on the face of it, it's not a negative, but it's only a negative when you dig deeper and you realize the major downsides of such a move. So they talk about attendance. During Tottenham Hotspur and Tottenham Hotspur, they did get attendance like up to like 83,000, and Arsenal go past that one. But if you look at the second paragraph on the picture you see on the screen, it says therein lies another issue which Arsenal would face. Tottenham Hotspur had to receive special permission from Brent's Council to play their 2017-18 matches with the freedom to sell tickets for all 90,000 seats, with many locals opposed to such a move. So under these current rules, Arsenal self need to apply for the same thing, you get, because it no go make sense if we go there pay 15, 16, 17 million to get the rights to use the stadium. Then if we wan come sell tickets, the FA go come talk say they go follow us share the money. You dey hear say Tottenham must pay extra money to Brent City Council, so that if we sell 83,000 capacity of the place, now we go keep all this kind of bureaucracy and all this things, but we don't really get choice. In fact, some Arsenal fans from listening to yesterday, they don't even like the idea of going to Wembley. They say Wembley too big. So we ask fans to sit down, they far away from the stadium. So the way the MLS say don't be like fortress, so we say you go to hear people voice, so they shout, they say you know go fit hear the fans, like the fans no go fit intimidate the opposing teams. Yes, say no go really make sense. Everybody they talk their own, but the thing is, if you really want us to expand that place, generate money, be on par with what sure you know say Tottenham must probably generate more money with their stadium than us presently like this. So we can't let that stand. Get we can't let people have edge over us when it comes to PSR and FFP. They'll come feel they buy anybody who when they come to struggle in the future. We don't want that one. Because you remember the law, you are expected to eat what you kill. So that's why we need to renovate the stadium, bring it up, raise the bar, generate more revenue. Very, very key. Now, away from that also, when you also check the London Evening Standard report, Trossard come outside when they talk say there was never a time where in the reason say one come up for Arsenal to make everybody know what they do. Never an option. Trossard rubbishes Arsenal exit rumors. When I saw this report, I just laugh because I remember that time when they said Trossard say won't leave. You don't tell agent may find that club for him. You get they discuss with some people. You get maybe Arsenal give a contract, sign and make keep him. They find better option. Then Trossard has rubbish reports he was close to leaving Arsenal in the summer transfer window. Rumors began to circulate, linking the Belgian with move away from the yes. I remember this Besiktas, so the reason Arsenal disturbed tire at that time. So now Trossard say there are always rumors like that. He said from Belgium's training camp, leaving has never really been an option. I feel very good at Arsenal, yes. So make it be like that, yes. Make it just be like that because this season Trossard has really done very well for Arsenal. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's time for us to bring you a message from one of our sponsors in Mobile World Associates and Co Limited. So they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road of Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. If you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. All right, so at the same time, we have another sponsor, Mr. JC. We get RX 350 for sale. So Mr. JC, then be our own Odegaard for this our studio here. So Odegaard has a 2014 RX 350 with 219,000 miles. So remember the mileage is going to keep going up as the driver keeps driving it. So if you are interested in this car, just call him on +1810-322-6580. I call again 1810-322-6580. So I have some pictures of the car. I can send them to me. So if you're interested in these products from USA, so just reach out to Odegaard through the number you see on the screen. If you see this number, you can still reach out to me on my DM, and I will send you to his contact. Yes, I will contact him, let him know. Say, okay, you are interested in the car. So all safe, all good. All right, so at the same time, let's bring you the biggest news of the day. So Wright going to talk, say we've got a great chance of winning the league. Yes. So basically, I subscribe to that line of thought. And with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to watch and then come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now good night. Now goodbye. Now get out. All right, guys. Now bye-bye. Hey,